Hi, welcome back to Health Coach Corner. I'm Jessie, and we've been talking about apple cider vinegar, I feel like a lot lately, but it is a big deal. I did this video before last year to give you guys an idea of how I make my apple cider vinegar drink to get it in each meal, but we're going to redo it again because I still have people asking about it. Charity was telling me she still has people asking about it, and apple cider vinegar, as disgusting as it can be for some people, it makes a huge difference with every single thing in your body. I mean, just the health benefits alone, whether you're on the program or not, are countless. Google it sometime when you have a chance. There's so many things that this helps with. I know people who've used it to get rid of poison ivy. I know people who've used it as a conditioner for their hair or toner for their face. And that's just a couple topical things. Everything that it does inside your body as well. It's monumental. Specifically with our program, it's helping with your digestion and breaking down the sugars and the junk in your body. It's helping with fat burn, and it's loaded with potassium, which helps your cells hang on to the minerals in the pink salt, which in turn act like sponges to soak up all that water you're drinking and get your hydration up. Makes a huge, huge impact. And honestly, every single person that I have who's struggling with their hydration is either not doing apple cider vinegar or they aren't doing enough. You wouldn't think one thing makes that big of a difference, but it packs a punch. And then in addition to just the stuff with the program, the fermented acids and everything in here, that helps with your immune system as well. So especially this time of year, we gotta be building up that support with our immune systems, and this is just one of the many ways that we can do that. We usually talk about doing 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar each meal. You can get that in however you want to. If you want to just get it done and over with and take it like a shot, go for it. If you want to just mix with water or do whatever you want to do to get it in your system. This is just one of the ways that has worked for myself and a lot of my clients. And it doesn't really matter if you do it before, during, or after your meal. There's benefits with all of it. I even have a couple clients who they'll make a big pitcher of it and drink it all throughout the day. So, I mean, whatever floats your boat, but it's good for you. Though I will say if you experience heartburn or acid reflux or anything like that, I would highly recommend getting it in before your meal then. The common misconception with those issues is that you're having too much stomach acid causing all that burning and pain. When in reality, when you're experiencing heartburn or acid reflux, it's actually because you're having too little stomach acid. So by getting the apple cider vinegar in before your meal, it helps stabilize everything so that you don't have those problems after your meal when everything's digesting. But whatever works for you, get it in general. Specifically with my recipe, I really don't measure it out in all reality. I do have a recipe printed up on the papers that you get during your scan that has a quick little blip on there of approximate amounts to do. This is just what I personally do. So I have a glass water bottle right here, the normal 16.9 ounce average water bottle. I fill it up, I'm sure you can see it in the video, but about to here with water. And then I do a half teaspoon of pink salt. You could do a quarter to a half if you want to measure everything out. And then I put some stevia drops in there, which there's this brand called Stir. This is what I've been using lately. But then Sweet Leaf also has water drops. These you can find at Meijer by the Crystal Light, the Mio, all that kind of stuff. They have a ton of different flavors. Both brands have a ton of different flavors, and they are all delicious and all fit with the program because they're made with stevia instead of sugars and chemicals. So I'm going to take the strawberry watermelon flavor of the Stir drops. I do about 10 for these because I've noticed they aren't as flavorful or as strong as the Sweet Leaf brand. The Sweet Leaf I do 7 or 8 squeezes, but you can do as much or as little as you want to. So I just stick these in there. And then the rest of the way is filled up with apple cider vinegar. So shake it up, get all that goodness mixed together. And it doesn't have to be Bragg's apple cider vinegar, though that is the one that's most well known, as long as it's organic, made with the mother, raw, unfiltered. The stuff that's been messed with the least is the best to use. And when you hold it up and it has that pulpiness in the bottom of it, that's where all the nutrients are. That's where we want to get all that good stuff from. So just shake up your apple cider vinegar, pour it in there. So with the way I do it, this ends up being closer to 3 or 4 tablespoons for me. But if you want to measure it out, get a tablespoon and measure out 1 or 2 tablespoons in here instead of doing it the way I do, that's fine. Do whatever works for you. You're going to be the one drinking this. but I just shake this up, and I bring this with me each day to work for lunch, and I drink it while I'm eating my food. So whatever works for you, well, it'll work for us too. Just get that apple cider vinegar in your system, and get extra pink salt in your system as well. If you have any questions about this, or you need more ideas on ways to get apple cider vinegar in, let us know. Otherwise, we will see you next time on Health Coach Corner. Have a good day.